Hello.
Hi.
So how can I help you?
Well, I'll give you my first name. I'm Andrea.
Okay, Andrea. Hi, nice to
Oh.
meet you.
um, you've actually have done a couple readings for me in the past, and been and so I'm just thinking about my career. Basically, I want to make a career change, and when I could maybe expect to see that.
Okay, great. So we're flipping through or pulling page numbers. What do you choose?
Let's flip through.
Okay. All right. As I flip, you just tell me to stop.
Okay. Stop.
That was it. Okay. Oh. Oh. So you're very intuitive yourself, yeah? Yeah. Well, I mean, telling this, you're intuitive yourself. Okay. So what I'm hearing is you receive communication in many ways. Many of you are too busy to hear or fail to comprehend of your beliefs. Can you really speak to those on the other side? Yes. Can you follow the advice from those on the other side? Again, I say yes. I swear to God, it's right there. Isn't that fun? Okay. Just as you follow the advice from wise counsel on earth, you could follow the advice from those in spirit who would have your best interest at heart. There is no proof that you should follow advice from the unseen world, but neither is there proof that the advice from the living world would be wise counsel. Listen with your heart. When you feel the counsel is speaking to your heart, the message holds true and may prove invaluable. If the message holds true, you can trust the information being given. You receive communication in many ways. For instance, you may experience gut instincts. You may hear words in your mind, repeating something over and over that feels too simple to be helpful. You may also experience synchronicity, such as when you're repeatedly exposed to something by unrelated means. When any of these incidences occur, you can trust that spirit is using the resources that it knows you will understand and notice. And there's no greater joy for spirit than knowing that you understand what they're trying to convey to you, because their job as your spiritual advisor and loved one becomes that much easier. This in turn allows you to follow your pathway expeditiously. So in other words, they're saying, because you're talking about changing your profession, you're right on track. Right? You are on track. So instead of floundering and being very fearful, you can trust that spirit's saying, okay, like we need to move forward. We need to move forward. I want you to keep in mind something too that I've experienced numerous times in my career. Not this career. This is professional stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Twice in my career, I have felt that calling that you have felt. I knew I needed to move on. However, I didn't know where I was supposed to go. So I stayed where I was. And both times I was taken out. One time physically, one time emotionally and mentally. All right. And do I think that this was a punishment by spirit? No, I do absolutely not. However, I do believe that spirit stepped in to push me on my way, because they knew that that's what I needed in the long run. So, dear girl of mine, yeah, because you're getting those warnings or forewarnings or that urge to move forward. Yeah. So I think you're right now in those baby stages. So don't let it get to that point, right?
Okay.
Don't let it get to that point. So your job now is to figure out, okay, well, how can I use my professional degree or career? You know, if that's, maybe you want to stay in the field.
Yeah, I do.
But not in the same position, right?
Yeah.
So how can I use that? Right? How can I use those credentials and all that work that I've done all these years, you know, to help myself? And I do feel like this is on a spiritual basis, which is an odd thing, because I don't think it's just an emotional basis, although that's part of it. But I really feel like this is on a spiritual basis. You need to move. You need to change things up. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I just get the sense that right now, intuitively, honey, I'm seeing you getting hit with the fry pan on the head. So it makes me feel like there's so much stuff going on around you that's like, sometimes it gets overwhelming, you know.
Right.
So a change would be really in your best interest. Yeah. So
Okay.
good luck with that and fill
Thank
me
you.
in.
I will. Thank
All
you.
right.
Have
You
a great
take care,
day.
sweetheart. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.